Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Melissa, and if you're new here, hi, welcome. Welcome to my channel where I speak about missing children. I also have a series called Gone Too Soon where I speak about celebrities that have passed away. And I also started a new series where it's called Adult Missing, where I speak about adults that have gone missing. Today I have a new case, and it's going to be 2 children cases. So go ahead and subscribe. Let me know if you subscribe so I can give you a shout out on my next video. So let's go ahead and get started with the first children case. Today we're gonna be the first one is gonna be Robert Leon Desmond. I'm saying his name the right way. He went missing at age 10. His height and weight, it is 70 pounds. Caucasian male, black hair, brown eyes. Robert's nickname is Bobby. Robert was last seen in Kennebunk, Maine on August 1st of 1964. He lived with his mother, Alyssa, stepfather, Chet, in Harvey Street. At the time of his disappearance, he has never been heard from again. His mother and stepfather never reported him missing. It was until about a month later, when he failed to return to class after the summer break, that anyone realized he had disappeared. When asked, Robert's parents stated that they believed their son had run away. They told the same thing to his sibling. According to Robert's younger sister, Dawn, their family life was crazy. Chet drank and would become violent, breaking furniture and assaulting people when he was intoxicated. The police has been to the home on numerous occasions. Dawn stated that on the night of Robert's disappearance, Chet got upset because the children's beds hadn't been made correctly. That night, Dawn's older sister hid her in a bedroom closet and told her not to come out until she screamed had stopped. She was in the closet so long that eventually she fell asleep. When she woke up, everything was quiet and Dawn's sister had fled the house via the window using a rope made out of sheets. Dawn said that she then went to another bedroom and saw Robert lying on the floor, dressed only in underwear and not moving. She tried to drag him into the closet, but he was too heavy for her, and their mother saw and got angry. Dawn dropped Robert and hid under a bed, but Alessi pulled her out by her foot and dragged her by the foot again the stairs, through the kitchen into the basement, where she locked Dawn in a wooden crate. Dawn screamed, cried, and tried to break out of the crate, but wasn't able to. When she woke up in the morning, she was in bed and wondered if the whole thing had been a bad dream. However, when Dawn went downstairs, Alyssa showed her her purse and said money was missing from it. The front door was open and Robert was gone. Alyssa told Dawn that Robert had stolen money from the purse and ran away. She then told her to eat her breakfast. Dawn said no one spoke about Robert for years after his disappearance, and photos of him began to disappear from give me 1 second, guys. I forgot I was watching Sheldon. Young Sheldon is my favorite show in Big Bang Theory. At one point, Dawn asked what happened to him, and Alyssa replied, "I don't know what you think you know, but you're wrong." Chad refused to speak about him at all. Dawn said she was so traumatized by her childhood that she didn't even remember the night of Robert's disappearance until she was 17 years old. Shortly after her disappearance, Robert's family moved out of the Harvey Street house. The house basement floor was cement over in 1968, and in 1976, authorities dug up the cement floor looking for his body, but the search turned out only a pair of eyeglasses and some animal bones. There wasn't any further investigating activity after the search, and eventually Robert's missing person case was closed, achieved, and destroyed. It has since been reopened, and now new detectives have been assigned to the investigating this case. Alice and Chet are both deceased, but Robert's 3 siblings are still alive and would like to learn his fate. His case remains unsolved. First of all, I want to apologize to Robert's sisters. I am so sorry for what you had to go through as a child. I could not imagine the trauma of what you had to go through and the emotions and seeing someone that you was supposed to love you and care for you and protect you, and they didn't. I kind of going through a similar situation, and it's different, and I don't want to speak about it, but it's kind of like the same situation. So I know what it is to not feel love, especially not feel love from someone that gave birth to you and gave life to you. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that you have to go through, and I pray and hope that you have grown to be, and I know that y'all have grown to be two wonderful adults. Y'all probably have children, y'all probably have grandchildren, and I know the pain of not knowing where your brother is at is eating y'all up for days. With that being said, I really think that the parents know more than what they're saying. You will not have a child disappear out of anywhere and then just take those pictures down. You don't take those pictures down of your child that just went missing. I don't believe the whole running away thing. They know more than what they're saying. And I know they know. Even now that they're not here anymore and they have been deceased, whatever they knew, they took it to the grave. But I hope and pray that that they found, that the sisters find the answer that they deserve. This is the reason why I do these type of videos, because I want to be able to help family like these to get answers, to help them solve these type of cases, especially when it's a family, your brother, your sister. You need the answers you need. And like all of my videos, I will be putting the information of the police department that you could call if you know anything. Let me remind you that you do not have to give up your name. Don't worry about it. You saw something, you know something, just call the police and let me know. Or call the police and let them know, not me. So now we're going to be talking about Kimberly Ann Moreau. I do not know how to say her name. She went missing when she was 17 years old. Her height and weight is 5'7", 135 pounds. A white shirt, sleeve blue house jeans, white high top sneakers, and a man class ring that was in merch Nike 87 and Mikey Stambles. Yeah, I wasn't born in the... But wait. No, I wasn't born there. So I don't know what that is. Caucasian female, blonde hair, blue eyes. Kimberly has a surgical scar on her back, her right ear piercing 3 times, and her left ear 4 times. Her ankle and her arm have previously been fractured. Kimberly canceled plans to attend her high school junior prom on the night of 11th of 1986. After an argument with her boyfriend, she went out with a female friend instead, and they met 2 25-year-old male acquaintances. Kimberly stopped by her house in Joel Street at 11 p.m. and told her sister she would return home in an hour. She was later seen entering a late model white Pontiac Trans Am with one of the men. She didn't take her purse, makeup, or any of her personal belongings with her when she departed her home that supposedly went a team drinking party. The man Kimberly was with, Brian Ann, later stated he dropped her off at apparently at 3:45 a.m. in the following morning. He told authorities that Kimberly was still upset about the fight with her boyfriend and requested to be let out of the car. On Joel Street, half a mile from her home, she allegedly claimed she wanted to be alone and walked the remaining distance in her house. Red flag number one. She has never been seen again. Foul play is suspected in her case. Police state that they identified two prime suspects whom they did not name publicly and is considered a person of interest in Kimberly's disappearance, but has never been charged in connection with it. Her father doesn't believe his story about Kimberly asking to get out of the car and walked home by herself. He stated she wouldn't have done that because it was a cold night and she was afraid of the dark. Kimberly's father said he has maintained contact with Emmett over the years since Kimberly disappears in hope of finding out what happened to his daughter. And in 2015, authorities searched a 5-acre property belonging to Emmett, hoping to find evidence in Kimberly's disappearance. The search turned up nothing. Kimberly enjoyed writing poetry and studying. In 1986, she participated in the gymnastics and cheerleading at Jay High School. She went to be a model and had become a contest in the Miss Maine beauty pageant. She has two sisters. Her mother died of cancer in 1988, but her father still lives at the same home they occupied in 1986. One of Kimberly's sisters speculated she died accidentally on the night of her disappearance, and the people she was with covered it up. Her father also believes she died with hours of leaving home. Some agencies state that Kimberly vanished from Livermore Falls, Maine. The city police force is investigating her disappearance. She was declared legally dead in 1993. Her case remains unsolved. I think this case, to me, I feel like the person that was with her knows more than what he's saying. I don't think the boyfriend had nothing to do with it. And I think it could probably have been that they have gave her a drink and put something in the drink. I don't know. She was probably smoking the devil lettuce, because that's what a lot of the creators call it, because I don't want to call it what it is. And they probably spiked it with something. You just never know the scenario. And if for it to be cold, and if it was a drink that she was drinking and they put something on her drink, and something happened that they probably couldn't, they realized that something was going on with her, the drink. It's just so many things that I can't even put it into words, but I feel like they had to done something to the drink, or she overdrank, because I mean, she was 17. When you are that young and you drink alcohol and you drink so much of it, because of especially being a girl, it affects you different than if it was a boy. It could have been that she passed out and they thought she was dead and they just covered it up. It could be that. But if that was the case, why are they not speaking about it? Why are they not saying the truth? Just say the truth and you wouldn't get in trouble. Just say, hey, we were drinking. She had too much to drink. She passed out. We got scared and we just left her there. And she probably died of, what do you call it when you die of being in the cold? I don't even know what's it called. But of that, that's could be one of the theories. That's one of my theories. I feel like, she probably overdrinked, and especially if she's never drank before. It doesn't say, but if she has not drank before and that was her first time drinking, she probably would have drank more than she could handle, and she probably passed out. And the boys were like, oh shit, she's a 17-year-old, we're grown adults, 25, we're gonna get in trouble for this, we're gonna get in trouble for that. But if that's the case, then you should have just told the police. Y'all should have just told the detective, look, this is what happened, it was an accident, we just didn't want to get in trouble because we were with a 17-year-old, we just did not want to get ourselves in trouble for it. I'm very proud of the dad that he keeps in touch with the guy that, that his daughter was the last time, that saw her last. I don't think I would be able to, because I think I would lose my mind and cuss him out. But for the dad to do it is brave of him, because he does want to get the answers. He wants to get the truth. So yeah, that is it for this video. I will put the information of who you could connect if you know anything. And I do want to say that if that's what happened, if y'all come across this video and that is exactly what happened, that y'all gave her too much to drink and she just passed out and y'all thought she was dead, or y'all were just scared and y'all didn't want to take her to the hospital because, she's 17. They're going to question you and try to figure out what are you doing with the 17-year-old. And you're just scared. It's time. It's time to tell the truth, especially if it was an accident. I do pray that you do open your heart and just tell the dad and this family what really happened to their daughter. Tell them what happened, where is the body, so she could be buried next to her mom who had passed away. So yes, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I will see y'all next. My next video will be with the celebrity case.